Welcome to Talk Birdie to Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me. Driving a BMW is like hitting the perfect shot. Smooth, controlled and powerful. Titleist, the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Betr, when the greats bet, they bet with Betr. Ping will help you play your best. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to the 2025 BMW Australian PGA Championship preview. Geez, a lot to get out.
Big week.
At Royal Queensland.
Big week.
And just quickly, a bit of rain, but we understand that they've got it well and truly under control up there at Royal Queensland.
Big storm came through. Bit of damage, I think, on a couple of holes, but it'll be all set and ready to go.
Well, when I started doing my homework about this particular tournament, I was staggered with the field that they've got. How
good is it?
The field. Listen to some of these names.
Yep.
So we've got Neiman, Minwoo Lee. I'm just reading straight off the Betr market page. Okay. Rasmuth, Nygaard, Pedersen, who we both raved about, played so well with Rory.
He's a stud.
In the final round of the finale on the DP World Tour.
Yep.
Marco Penge.
Three-time winner this year, DP World Tour.
Adam Scott comes in next. David Puig. Is that how you say his name? Puig?
I think it's Puig.
Yeah, Puig. Then you got Leash, Cameron Smith. And he's probably due, Cameron Smith, to perform reasonably well.
Ryan Fox in there? I know he's playing. He's got to be one of the favourites.
Carlos Ortiz, then Ryan Fox. Fox, reasonable value there at $21. Then you got the defending champion, Elvis Smiley.
Where's Elvis? Yeah.
Then you've got Abraham Answer, former Australian Open winner, and enjoys playing down here.
Does.
You got Daniel Hillier, Cameron Davis is a big one. Ballastar, who we saw won last week. I mean, the names are just, it keeps on going. Yeah. Wendy Ding, of course, won the Asia Pacific Amateur Championship at Royal Melbourne.
Fabulous.
It just goes on and on and on. Then you got our guys, Micheluzzi, Matt Jones. It just goes on. And Curtis Lux there, I just saw. Eddie Pepperell's playing.
Oh, good. Yeah, I saw he kept his card, which was great.
Righto.
Yeah, because this is the first event on the DP World Tour.
Yes.
This season. For the 25-26 season.
I gave you some homework. I said, now listen, Hummer doesn't know anything about golf, Richard Hummerston. You've got to find some details. Now, when you've got a field like that, you would think that perhaps an international player would be a chance, but the homework that you have done.
Yes.
Go on, give us that.
I did.
This is amazing.
Because, it's a strong field, but it has been pretty strong. It's always been a strong field. Always has. A lot of the Europeans come down. We get some good internationals playing. Yeah. But the last time we had a foreign winner of the PGA was almost 10 years ago, 2016, Harold Varner III.
That's the last time.
That's the last time. And before that, well, do we call a New Zealander a foreign winner? I suppose we do. That was 1999, Greg Turner.
That was at Victoria.
And before that, the year before. But there was a run of internationals then in the late 90s. I think David Howe, Andrew Coulthard.
Coulthard won it twice. Yeah. Howe. Phil Tatarangi won it in 1990-something.
But in the last 25 years, we've had one international winner.
I don't reckon Richard Hummerston would have a clue about that.
Wouldn't know that. So you think an Aussie winner.
Now, why do you put that down to? Because you know what I put it down to? Their seasons are over. They're in holiday mode, and then they come down here from their European winter into a Queensland summer.
Yes,
and they go, "Hang on a second,
this is different.
This is mad." So that's what I put it down to. I think that would be one factor as to why Australian players are on a good roll when this tournament is in Queensland.
Yeah, I think they're a little fatigued as well because it's been a long year.
That's right.
What I mean, they've just only just finished in Dubai, was it a couple of weeks ago? The best players. Yeah. And we do have some of the best players. And then the live players who are playing, they've been playing up in Asia and in Saudi as well. So they've had a long year. So I know they wanted to play less, but I think they might have actually played a bit more.
So if we put the Hummer from Betr, that we would get an Aussie winner.
I like it.
I reckon those idiots at Betr would look at the field. Well, sorry, I mean, you know what I mean. They would look at this field and go, what are these two boys talking about? They wouldn't have enough brains to go back and have a look at the winning list, would they?
I don't know.
So let's put an Aussie winner
All right.
at the top of our tree.
Okay.
All righty. Now, this is a bit selfish.
Yeah.
But, I think we've been having a fair dig at Cameron Smith, which means he's about to start playing great.
Well, I think other people have. Have we? I don't know. Yeah.
I reckon he's going to turn it around.
Well, he has won. He won here 3 years ago, I think it was.
This is his home track,
and it was
a Queenslander. So
and he was runner up last year to Elvis.
Yeah,
remember Elvis just pipped him down the stretch.
He'll want to play well in Queensland, won't he?
Yeah. And I've heard they were out there on the weekend practicing.
Yeah,
a few of the guys.
Okay.
So yep.
So why don't we put him head to head with someone reasonable that Betr would go? That's even money, but knowing what we know, we just know that's gonna.
Why don't we put him head to head with another live guy? What do you think?
Yeah, like Answer.
Yeah, perfect. Abraham Answer. That'd be
Abraham
a good one.
Answer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Have a little live competition in amongst it.
Righto. Now the other superstar that's down here. We put him in as a top 10 in our last one at the DP Tour World finale.
He got off to a bad start.
Marco Penge got off to a bad start.
And he was apologetic after that first round too. He actually apologised to his fans saying, I'm really sorry I played. It's like, mate, it's one round. You can have a bad day.
That's right.
But that goes to show how much he cares.
Yeah, and I like that about him.
Yeah, me too.
So why don't we ante up again and put him as a top tenner?
What's he to win out of interest?
He's about, where is he? He's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the betting table to win. So he's paying $11 to win it. So that'd give us a nice little $2 job, I'd reckon, for a top 10, or maybe $2.50. So that ups it. So if we've got an Australian winner, that'd probably be a $2 shot in Betr's eyes. Then you got that as a $2 thing, and then Smith to beat Answers another. So we might sneak up.
Smith to beat Answers.
We can sneak up.
The odds won't be huge, but I think that's because this is a reasonable shot.
Yeah,
coming off.
Yeah,
a reasonable shot. There's no guarantee.
Yeah,
it's a reasonable shot.
It's a reasonable shot, but when we just when we give our argument, I think it's a very reasonable shot.
You both played the course, right? Have you played the course?
Yeah. I haven't played the new look. I've only seen it on the TV, but I've played Royal Queensland, which is a totally different place now.
Yeah. I walk it each year because I do the TV. I'll be up there for the TV commentary. Haven't played it as is, but yeah, it's there's some bunkers which I certainly won't be getting over. We'll be laying up a lot off the tee.
It was always, when I played it, the best Queensland greens that we played on. And this is going back to the 90s. Right?
Yeah,
so
sure.
Those, I remember turning up there thinking they were as fast as anything I'd ever played. And not much grain.
So they've had a lot of rain and a lot of storms in southeast Queensland the last few days, and some pretty big ones too. What does that do to the speed of the greens? What does that do to the course? Does that change how these players are going to have to approach the course?
Well, it softens it up a bit. It brings a few more players into it, doesn't it, when the greens are soft?
It does. Slows them down a little. So,
but it also
the grain may be a bit more active. Yeah, I guess you could say.
Makes fairways easier to hit.
True. Yep.
But I don't think that goes against anything that we're suggesting.
No.
So who wins? Who wins? I mean, forget our multi just for a second. Who do you reckon? Who do you reckon wins?
I think Minwoo Lee is going to win. And the other reason I say that, I saw him on the cricket coverage. He looked like he was having a great time. So I think that's healthy. You know, you come back, you've had a long year, and you're hanging out with your buddies at the cricket, having fun. I reckon he's going to come in fresh as a daisy.
I agree. I like him. He's also put on a bit of muscle. Apparently, he's put on about 5 or 6 cricket at the cricket.
I
don't think it was from the cricket, but from what I've heard and read, and after chatting with Shane Joel the other day,
that's right.
When he walked around, he's been working a bit harder on his irons because that's the one area of his game which he needs to improve. So he's been doing a bit of work with Richie Smith on the side there with that, trying to get that going. And I think he'll be come out all guns blazing because there's a big 2 weeks.
Where have they got him on the betting page? They've got him second.
Second
at $10.
Okay, right.
You got a smoky?
Smoky. That's a good question. Because what I would love to see is a kid without a Northern Hemisphere ticket to wind up with a Northern Hemisphere ticket. Yeah. So
for me, I'm going to go for the man who's in form, the guy who just won last week, Cameron John.
Ooh.
So he played fantastic last week, and the ball striking coming down the stretch when he needed to elevate was right there. And I know it's a big tournament, it's a whole new thing, but you're in form. So it's pretty hard to go by.
I'm going to give you a real smoky because this kid always does things that surprises you.
Okay.
Mateus? Or was it Matthias?
Matthias Sanchez.
Matthias Sanchez. He's my smoky.
Yeah, he won a few weeks back.
He beat Min Woo Lee in the final of an Australian Amateur.
True.
Back when it was a match play event, James, if you're listening. Back when it was a great match play event. And
always gets it in there.
Always seems to pop up and do very, very well when you least expect it. And he's a favourite of mine. I reckon he's a hard nut. I reckon he's tough.
Yep.
Bit like you when you were playing well. Tough.
When I was playing well.
When you were playing well, you were tough.
Okay, so I've got to get this multi to Hummer and see if he can price it up for us, if he even accepts it, which I'm sure he will. Can you just clarify for me so I can text him in the turn what it is? Or what are you going with?
So we'll go Aussie winner. So not an Australasian winner. So sorry to all the New Zealanders, but an Aussie winner.
Yep.
Who's most likely? Kazuma?
Aussie winner?
No, from New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
Kazuma,
Ryan Fox.
Ryan Fox.
Foxy,
okay.
He's got the length. Kazuma may be a little short for this course, but he's a great putter, so makes up for it there.
Okay, so it's got to be an Aussie winner.
Aussie winner.
And there's been 20 of the last 22 or something, or 21.
25, actually.
20. It's
last 25 years, there's only been one.
Yep. Smith to beat answer.
Yep.
Cameron Smith is due. And Marco Penge top 10. We're on a golf course that absolutely should suit him.
Okay. All right. No worries. Texting now. We will have an answer after the turn.
Do you think Hummer actually watches these? Because I am getting a little aggressive with the people at Betr.
Just a little bit.
Let's fingers crossed they're not watching. Anyway, we'll find out the price next.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
From Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, this is Talk Birdie to me. We're here for BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to me. The golf clearance outlet, they beat everyone's prices. Ping will help you play your best. And Betr, ahead of the game. Now for Titleist, the number one ball in golf, and FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Here's Nick and Mark.
Okay, back on the 10th tee here for the 2025 BMW Australian PGA Championship preview. Now we want to get some better money in our pockets, Dan.
Yeah, well, I haven't got the text back from him yet, so we've just got to maybe kill time for a minute or so.
Yeah.
That's no good.
He won't be long, but we haven't got it yet. So
I do know this. We're sitting next to the record holder for the Australian PGA, the lowest score. So it's you, Peter Lonard, and somebody else have shot 22 under par.
Jed Morgan, he had a chance. He had a chance at RQ when he won by 10, remember? It was 22 under, yeah. I let him have a chance. I three-putted the last hole because it should be 23 under. But Pete and I, we tied on 22 and I got him in a playoff. So he didn't need another PGA championship. He's already got another.
He didn't need another record.
That's
no way in the world. No way in the world.
There's a text.
All right, we got it?
All right, we got it back from Hummer. Okay. He's come back and said, righto, yep, that's good. So we've got Penge top 10.
Yep.
We've got an Aussie winner.
Yep.
Not Australasian, but an Aussie winner.
Yep.
And we've got Cameron Smith to beat Abraham Answer.
Yes.
It is, hang on a second, $8.
Yeah, it makes sense. 2 by 2 by 2.
Yeah.
So that does make sense, although I don't think it makes sense. I think we're in front. I think we're in front when you look
pretty good.
when you look at what we've just looked at.
Yeah. Well, I think that I reckon Penge is going to want to make up for a week or so ago. So I think he's going to come out firing.
Yeah.
I think top 10 for him is really possible. An Aussie winner, from what you were doing, the stats you had, Nick, is really good.
And we're more than half the field.
Yeah.
So.
The tricky one is Smith plays really well.
You just need Smith to play well.
That's the
So
that's
if you're a believer,
if he wins, well, then he covers both. So
he covers both. That is exactly right.
Oh, that's true. No, that's right. That's right.
That's
I
right.
didn't even think about that. Very easy to get on. If you haven't got a Betr account, they are ahead of the game. It's very simple. It takes you about 2 minutes to open up an account, so you can go and do that. And when you get to the Betr app or the Betr website, just look for Betr Specials. And at Betr Specials is the Talk Birdie Timmy Multi.
That's it.
Yeah,
Simple as that. Good on you,
$8 is
Dan.
paying, so that's good.
Thank you, Nick. Good luck to everybody up there at Royal Queensland. The BMW 2025 Australian PGA. It's going to be a ripper.
Just don't break my scoring record.
You were genuinely annoyed about that.
No, I don't mind. I thought Jed was really going to do it.
Talk Birdie to Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The golf clearance outlet, they beat everyone's prices. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Betr, ahead of the game. Ping will help you play your best. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie to Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie to Me.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.